5 high-voltage power lines were plugged into the black woman, and sparks instantly flew out. The door opened in a unique way. After opening the door, they entered another secret room. In front of them were 5 glass domes, each containing a rotating high-speed gate. They needed to use the blood that flowed out to fill the bottles below in order to activate the exit mechanism. However, the small opening in the front could only fit a hand. It was only then that the two suddenly realized that if all 5 people were present, each one would only need a small wound to fill the bottles, and the mechanism could actually be bypassed with teamwork. One key could open the locks for all 5 people, and the knife would not only work for one person. Each person holding a wire would not be in danger, but it was too late now. To survive, they had no choice but to take a desperate chance. The high-speed rotating blades began to cut into their palms, and the entire glass dome was dyed red. They could only endure the excruciating pain. Fortunately, the bottles were filled. But the two's faces were completely pale, as their arms had been split into 2 pieces. No one could have imagined that this game had been arranged by Hoffman from the police station. In order to avenge his sister, he used the name of Data to kill people indiscriminately. After being discovered, he chose to hide at home for self-preservation. He did everything he could to conceal his identity, but there was one flaw in his plan. The detective who survived the incident became suspicious of him. Following a series of clues, he tracked Hoffman's web trail and found him in a secret room. The two then started to beat the police officer, and Hoffman was continuously shoved into a coffin-like device by the detective. They thought they had caught the real culprit, but at that moment, Hoffman's eerie smile made the detective shiver. At that moment, the walls of the room began to close in. The main door was locked, and the coffin slowly started to sink. It turned out that Hoffman had already discovered the detective and had been tracking him. He lured him here, pretending to be defeated. The detective tried to break the yellow top and escape, but it was useless. He could only slowly wait to be crushed into blood and flesh. From that moment on, Hoffman's identity was never known again.